We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy learning a little more about the Teachers of the Month and 12 of the brightest stars in our district. We at the Foundation thank each of these teachers and all the others for all they do each and every day, helping students to reach their potential. They may never know the impact they are making at the time, but good teachers change lives. Thank you for making a difference, one child at a time.
Kimberly Dahlquist is one of our 6th grade Bare Essentials teachers, and she's been at Robert Stewart for her 3rd year now. I actually recruited her from the elementary because we were starting a new class, and it was a transitions to middle school class. And in talking with her throughout the year before we started this class, I found that having an elementary teacher come in to help 6th graders transition to middle school was kind of the perfect marriage of blending elementary and middle school, and would be a great candidate for teaching the 6th graders how to do secondary school. And as it turned out, Kim is excellent at doing that, and she just fell into this wonderful role that helped to tap into her creative side and her natural love for kids and a desire to see them successful, and we've had great results with that.
I'm here to talk about Melina Fee Sake, and Melina's 4th grade teacher at our school, and she is very easy to talk about with the qualities that she has that make her a fantastic teacher. She taught 2nd grade and then moved to 4th grade, and she just is a go-to person at my school. She comes up with great ideas, and I just have to get out of her way and let her run. She's working on her administrative degree right now. She'll be a great principal someday. Some of the qualities that I think about when I think of Melina Fee Sake is creative, a leader. She's been instrumental in being part of the Leader in Me program at our school. In fact, she's our school-wide coordinator. I just consider her as a very solid staff member at my school.
Kevin Howard is the candidate I'd like to really, I want to recognize in the fact that, Kevin's been with the district a long time. He made such a tremendous contribution to this district for a long time. District values fine arts, especially music education. I think it's a lot of it because of Kevin. He produces a quality program. He has a lot of kids go through it, and I think he inspires passion in it. Kevin's an individual too that's a very understated person. He doesn't say a lot, but he sends out a strong message. And it's evident in the fact that not only does the students respect him tremendously and the staff, his peers around the state has a lot of respect for him. It's proven the fact that he was elected as their state representative to the IHSAA board as their be a spokesman for him in their endeavors, and so his peers recognize him around the state as a leader.
We'll start with Mr. Ridgeway. Mr. Ridgeway is an amazing teacher. He's very passionate about his content. I think that's why students are drawn to him as a teacher and nominated him for this award. He was nominated by students. He's a storm chaser himself. He loves studying weather. He loves teaching students about weather during his earth science classes. He teaches the honors earth science classes. And so he loves teaching students to think about things they've never thought about and things that he's experienced as being a storm chaser. And so his students will be mesmerized for long periods of time listening to him as he shows things as far as weather patterns and stuff that are real world happening today. And so he makes science come alive because of his passion. Nathan Heyer is what we call a career technical education teacher. And so he's teaching students to be prepared to go into the workforce right after high school. And I think that's why students are drawn to him. Again, he was nominated by students. So he's always working on real world challenges. They designed our new gate. We have a decorative gate at Canyon Ridge. They designed that, and that was really cool, and the gate looks good and it's functional, and it was made. So that was real world. He also entered in a contest and took 2nd place in the state to solve a problem in the real world. And so he's always getting his kids to think about real world problems and real world solutions, and it's very engaging for them and prepares them for their future. I need to tell you about Mrs. Bean. Mrs. Bean is the professional every principal wants to have in their building. I mean, she's a fantastic professional teacher. She leads by example, so she has high expectations for herself and high expectations for her students. Again, she's a business teacher, so she's teaching her students to be prepared for the world, to represent themselves well, and she gives them all kinds of experiences in the business field of how they can be prepared for the world that they'll enter into after high school. And so she's amazing, and the students love her. Again, she was nominated by the students, so I think that speaks to a lot about our teachers as the students are nominating them. Jeremy Belliston is the nominee I have the pleasure to talk about. He is a beloved teacher at Canyon Ridge. He teaches dual credit history courses. His courses are always full because students want to get in there. He's also a very beloved teacher because he's the student council advisor and has a student council class. He's really the activity arm of Canyon Ridge. He really makes things happen through the student council and gets lots of students involved in the House of Representatives. Just a great addition to our staff who does many wonderful things.
Well, I'm here to talk about Tara Lyons. She is a 5th grade teacher at my school, and she was the November Teacher of the Month for the Twin Falls School District. Tara is a newer teacher who's just come into the profession. She's in her 2nd year. She's worked very hard to learn her curriculum, to master the standards, and just hone her craft in education. She has worked very hard on working with the standards-based report card. That's been a challenge for our teachers, but she's put in so much time to make sure that she understands that and that's done correctly. She spends much time asking questions of her instructional coach, of her team that she works with, and the administrators in the building. She really wants to do a very, very nice job. She also works very hard building that positive connection with her students. She wants to have a very good rapport with them. She spends a lot of time designing activities and her instruction, so it's very engaging to the student. It's very relevant to the students, so they're really enjoying their time along with being excited about their learning.
Noelle Wagner is an excellent teacher. One of her strengths is her strong student rapport. She takes time to get to know each of her students. She finds out about their interests and their likes and dislikes, and then works with that to build a learning environment that is supportive of all her students. She has a strong knowledge of the learning standards for 4th grade. She and her team have worked diligently to pull apart the standards and find out what her students need to know and how they will best learn. All of her lessons are student-centered. She has the students involved as active participants and designs activities that will help them best learn. And finally, her teamwork with her teammates on the 4th grade team is outstanding. They work together and help each other as they design lessons and work together to help the kids. And then she also works really well with the parents in our school. She communicates with parents regularly and helps them work to help their students do their best.
I'm happy to talk about India King today. She teaches in our special needs classroom, and she has been in the Twin Falls District for 2 years and has changed the face of what we do for those students. She has brought in a variety of things for them. The one thing that I love watching is they get to make a shopping list. They get to go through their pantry. Then they get to go to Fred Meyer once a month and shop, and then they come back and they make the items that they have gotten for those special recipes. She also has our students doing recycling. So they are the ones that go to each classroom all the time and get the recycling, and they take care of that from start to finish, and they do a fabulous job with it. She also really has come in and designed special instruction for each one of those students so that we are meeting them at their level, but then also challenging them to step it up to the next level. And it's just amazing to go into her classroom and watch, because they all have their own schedule, they all have their own needs that they're working on, and they have it down to a fine art. It's just wonderful to watch. She's also trained her paras specifically for all of those student needs, and she has got them succinct and working right with her, and I just cannot say enough about what she's doing for those students and the heart that she has in order to do the amazing job she does. I'm excited to talk to you today about Eric Bachman, who is our PE teacher at Rock Creek. He has been doing physical education activities for many years in the district, and it's, of course, our second year at Rock Creek, and he's been with us the entire time. He's brought in some new innovative things that are not being done everywhere. One of those is we do a 2nd through 5th grade dance performance, and all the students learn dances, and then we head to Canyon Ridge, and we get to perform those for parents, along with the teachers getting to do something. But he lives it. He believes in physical fitness, and so he lives that by how he teaches and what he brings to the table. He recognizes that not every student is an athlete, so we do have those opportunities, such as dance. He brings in stacking, so the kids learn how to do stacking cups. He also wanted to have a family fitness night, and so he worked with several people in our school and brought that in as well. A new thing that he's bringing to Rock Creek is drum fitness, and so we will start that in April. And he's always willing to look for ways to be innovative in what he brings into the classroom for his students. But he's also a real positive role model for all of us as well, and he serves on several committees right now, and if there's ever a time when we need somebody to step up to the plate and help with duty or anything, Eric's one of the first ones to do that. And so he leads by example, and our students are benefiting through his actions, and they're having a great time in PE with Eric.
Teacher that's been nominated from Oregon Trail is Shannon Youngman. She's a 5th grade teacher. It's her 2nd year at Oregon Trail Elementary, and she is the kind of teacher that you just want to get out of the way, let go, and let her do her thing. She's one that is innovative. She takes initiative to get things done. She takes things upon herself that cause her to have an influence beyond her classroom, throughout the school, and throughout the district. In the time she's been at Oregon Trail, she's helped organize ski trips, she's helped organize grade level plays, she's brought in new technology to the school, she's been innovative in every way, and it's been easy to do my job when I've got her on my team.